Good evening, everyone. Paul Temple here from the Diamond Light Network. And this is our Tuesday evening heart circuit activation and sound meditation. I'm going to give instruction in an energy practice to awaken and activate the heart center, and then go into a vibrational offering, a sound meditation that helps amplify and activate the heart on the vibrational level. So when I speak of the heart, I'm not talking about the anatomical heart. I am talking about the energy center of the heart. We use the same word for these two different things, actually three different things, because there's also the heart chakra. And those are three different things: the anatomical heart, the heart chakra, and then the seed of light, or the bindi of light, that is the heart center. And that heart center, sometimes it's called the seat of the soul, or the seed of divine consciousness. It is that home of our soul authentic self, our sovereign light self. I heard a wonderful quote recently saying that God is a vibration inside of us, and that vibration is that seed of divine consciousness. We call it the pearl of light, and it is in the center of the chest. And it is a very powerful resource for humanity. It is the place we know as the center of love, of truth, of our kind of spiritual motivation. But it's also the doorway, the gateway into the spirit, the multidimensional, the mystical realms. And the awareness and the skills of the heart have been kind of lost and repressed, particularly in Western culture, over the last, literally thousands of years, centuries and centuries. And now is a time we can begin to remember and reawaken this heart center. And that's the purpose of this exercise. Through the density of the world we live in, and we still live in the residue of the dark age of, just the horrors of the last 2,000 years of war and genocide and all these horrific things that humans have done to each other. But through this, we are now in a place where we can begin to remember the light in our hearts, begin to remember that we are much, much more than we are taught, and activate that vibrational center in our hearts. So that's the purpose of this exercise, that both individually and then also collectively, to help, because as each of us begins to awaken and remember and activate this center of light in our being, it helps the collective begin to raise the vibration of all of humanity. So that's why we do this work. This practice is kind of rooted in Vajrayana Tibetan Buddhism, but it's not a traditional Vajrayana practice. I have been doing Vajrayana practice for many years. This practice came to me through my own intuitive guidance as an offering to help people. It's a very simple practice. It can take very complex, mystical concepts and really make them very accessible, and that each of us can just do every day to begin to awaken and connect and remember our luminous nature, our essential light being nature. Before I get into the practice, I want to speak of a couple of upcoming events. This Thursday evening, I think it's August 5th, on Zoom. I'm doing a private Zoom event that you can register for. It's called Earth Light Transmission, and it's a message from the whales. So it's a sonic transmission, particularly channeling the wisdom from the heart of the earth for us to align and connect with that and understand in our hearts what is happening with our alignment with the earth. And then particularly receiving a message from the whales through whale songs and whale recordings. I'll be playing the bowls and the flutes with whale songs, and the whale songs are just amazing. They touch our hearts, because the whales are very ancient, luminous, highly ascended beings. They're in these deep human or earthly bodies, not human bodies. They're in deep earthly bodies, and their songs are very activating of the consciousness that they are sending to humanity to help us wake up and remember. I've heard in some of the early messaging that the whales are kind of struggling to live in the toxic oceans that humanity has created, but they are staying there to bring us these songs, to bring us these reminders of our connection and our alliance with all the earth beings, and that we need to work together to balance our consciousness and the way that we live on earth that is more aware and conscious of all earth beings. So you can sign up for that. It's on Zoom. There may be a link going across the bottom of your screen there for that, but that's this coming Thursday. And then on the 13th, on Friday the 13th, if you happen to be in Colorado, I am doing an outdoor concert. It's called Music in Nature. It's a meditation concert at the Double Rainbow Ranch. That's where we are, but it'll be on the outdoor stage, weather permitting. Just a time to connect with the beauty of the mountains and the earth and the sun, and receive again this vibrational transmission, to be out in nature with the vibrational purity of the bowls and the chanting. So 2 upcoming events, and now into our practice. So there are 2 parts to the practice. The first is a visualization, and then the second is a mantra chanting or vibrational practice. That's the sound meditation piece. I will give instruction in the visualization, but first we want to show you an image of that so you sort of get the imprint of what the heart and the heart circuit looks like. Yeah, so there it is. What you see there is a seated figure, and in the center of the chest is an orb of light, a ball of light. That's how we visualize the heart center. The center of the chest, this radiant orb of light. And then the circuit are these 6 axes of light that connect our heart into the luminous grid, the crystalline grid, or the matrix of light. Earth, sky, and out horizontally to the 4 directions. That's the circuit. So I will talk through that, but I wanted you just to kind of get that imprint so you can see what it looks like. And I also have a wonderful model of the orb of light here. So to me, it's about this size. At the center of this is the pearl of light. It is that seed of divine consciousness. But as it grows and glows, it becomes this larger orb of light that sits here in the center of the chest. So I invite you to close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath. Letting the awareness and focus on the breath bring your attention inside. Letting the breath become slow and deep. and beginning to feel or sense or see in your mind's eye that orb of light in the center of your chest. In whatever way you choose to have energetic perception, subtle perception, visualizing, manifesting that orb of light in the center of your chest. Visualization is a very powerful tool for activating energy and manifesting. So the more that we perceive this orb of light, the more that it manifests and becomes real. We realize the nature of our heart center. You may feel love, at-homeness. You may feel powerful and centered as you connect and begin to identify with your own heart and soul wisdom. So that's the first step, visualizing the heart center. Very simple, but very powerful. Actualizing your heart light, awakening, activating by giving it energy and attention. And next we build the circuit. So the first stage of that, excuse me while I close the window. The first stage of building the circuit is from that orb of light, we send a spiral of energy down through the root chakra, down, down, down to the heart of the earth. Rooting like a great tree, sending your roots down, down, down into that rich soil, the energetic fertility that is the heart of the earth. Ancient, ancient power. As you feel the earth receive and remember you, and you too remember your connection with the earth. And then we inhale back up from the heart of the earth, back into our own hearts. So there's double helix, descending and ascending spirals within that axis of light, connecting your heart with the heart of the earth. And then on the next exhale, we send another spiral of light up through the crown chakra, up into the stars, reaching up into the ancestral realms, up into the heart of the galaxy, and up to the very heart of creation. Feeling your crown buzz as it makes this connection with the infinite source of all being, quantum consciousness. You are an inseparable part of this dance, this light of creation. Inhaling back down through the stars, through your crown, back into your heart. So now we have spirals of energy moving through your spine between heaven and earth. Your being is a portal. Your being is a connection between these vast powers. Aligning, connecting, remembering yourself, plugged in. Feeling. It's an important step now, is to actually begin to feel these energies in our being. And now we move to the horizontal plane. I hold my arms out for this. So from that orb of light in the center of the chest, I send spiral of energy out through my left hand across the earth into multidimensional space, and it connects into the web of light, the grid of light, the net of creation. Inhaling back into the heart, exhaling across to the right, sending spiral of energy out, plugging into source, the crystalline grid, inhaling back. So now I have spirals of light moving left, right, meeting in the heart, meeting those descending and ascending earth-sky channels, forming a great cross. The heart is the crossroads, the center where all opposites meet in unity. And then the final step is front and back, moving into 3 dimensions. So from the orb of light, I send forward across the earth a spiral of energy, connecting into the grid work, inhaling back, exhaling, sending behind, connecting, inhaling back. So now we have 3 dimensions, 6 axes of light, earth, sky, left, right, front, back, all connected in the heart. This is your heart circuit. It is your power grid that plugs you into the infinite web of luminous being. Inhaling and exhaling light. Observing how you feel when you are plugged in to your circuit of light. So holding yourself in this architecture of light, of energy, I'll move into the sound transmission. Let yourself attune, calibrate to the pure vibration of the Tibetan bowls and the Vajrayana chanting. They are calibrated to resonate that light in your heart, that divine frequency, the pure vibration. The heart speaks in the language of vibration. Let yourself receive and remember, 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 remember.
Om
of existence, the pure, indestructible diamond, vajra, radiance that emanates perfect, loving awareness for all creation. May everything be beneficial for all beings. May everything be beneficial for all beings. I am light. I am strong. I am connected to all conscious being. I am grateful for the beauty of all that is. 속에 쌀채 마주르라 방파멧 발탕 드로동 랍찬 Gegmed drub parshug Drodon labchen Gegmed drub Bringing your hands back to your heart center where we started. Observing how you feel when your heart is plugged in. When we begin to remember who we are when we are plugged into our hearts. and how easy it is to just bring your hands to your heart. Breathe and visualize that orb of light that is connected into the earth and sky in the four directions, plugging you into all being, all things, in all realms. Inhaling and exhaling light through those axes. That final offering is called the dedication of merit, and we offered out through the grid that the energy we generated here, the consciousness of the noble heart energy, or bodhicitta it's called, may go out and benefit all beings in all realms. So you can take a big inhale, and on the exhale, just sending out through all six axes a pulse of light as an offering for all being in all realms, that all beings may remember the light in their hearts. And this light may help us all remember the source of light from which we came, and the pure light within us. May that pure light within guide your way home. As a final closing, it's good. You can actually draw those axes back into your heart, kind of spool them. The connections are always there, and you can reweave that circuitry at any time. But it's good as we're walking around in the peculiar constructs of three-dimensional earthly reality, not to be too open and vulnerable, so that, but your heart light is also a protection. The brighter your heart, the fuller that radiance, the less that you are impacted by the turbulence of the outer world. Because when we are grounded in the truth of our hearts, then nothing can sway us, particularly all the delusions and corruptions and distortions going on in our outer world right now. So, remembering the truth within to hold us steady and bright. So I hope I will see you on Thursday evening on Zoom for that Earthlight sound transmission with the Song of the Whales. And if you're in Colorado, would love to see you on the 13th at the outdoor concert at the Double Rainbow Ranch. And then next online here after that will be on these platforms, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. On Sunday evening, I do a sound temple, which is a heart healing sanctuary. Just again, creating a sonic, vibrational, sacred space for the heart to remember its pure, luminous nature. If you want to keep connected, you can join our Facebook group, Diamond Light Network. And we have a website, diamondlightnetwork.com. You can go there to get on our email list. and keep connected about the ongoing events and activities that we do. And so I hope you found this a benefit tonight. Thank you, thank you. Namaste, namaste.